If you've been paying attention to the crypto world, you've probably noticed a pattern. A handful of big names seem to dominate every headline. Projects like Ethereum and Solana are constantly shaping the future of Web3 and pushing blockchain technology forward, not just in crypto markets, but in real-world applications. Ethereum has become a hub for decentralized apps and financial products, and its progress is starting to show more clearly in recent price action. Solana, on the other hand, has built out an entire thriving ecosystem, challenging Ethereum's role as the leader of decentralized finance. Even Ripple's victory over the SEC gave XRP new momentum, positioning it as a serious player in global payments. But here's the thing, when these giants are always in the spotlight, it leaves little room for smaller projects to get noticed. Many of them bring new ideas, unique technology, and fresh takes on what crypto can be, but they often fade into the background. One of those projects is KASPA. KASPA had a promising start. It introduced itself as one of the fastest proof-of-work networks in the world, with scalability that seemed unmatched. For a while, its token performance reflected that promise, even climbing the ranks among top-performing crypto assets. Yet today, despite years of development and a dedicated team, KASPA seems stuck. The network's activity is low, its price hasn't been able to break out the way others have, and many investors are left wondering, was KASPA just a one-hit wonder, or does it still have the potential to become one of the big names in crypto? Before we dig into that, let me quickly share something that helps me stay ahead in this fast-moving market. One of the trading platforms I personally use is BTCC. It's convenient because you don't have to go through long KYC procedures. You can start trading immediately on both spot and futures markets. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description, and you'll also get a welcome bonus with your first deposit. And when it comes to keeping up with trends, rotations, and spotting new opportunities, I've found the Fire Hustle Discord community to be a game changer. Traders and analysts are constantly sharing insights, and the discussions there help me see things before they become obvious to the wider market. If that sounds useful, I'll leave a link below as well. Of course, everything I share is just my perspective and not financial advice. Please always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Now, let's get back to KASPA. At its core, KASPA is a proof-of-work network, just like Bitcoin. But the big difference is how it structures its blockchain. Instead of transactions lining up one by one in a single chain, KASPA uses something called a BLOCKDAG. Basically, multiple blocks can be created and processed at the same time. If you picture Bitcoin as a single-lane road where each car has to wait for the one in front, KASPA is more like a multi-lane superhighway. Transactions can run in parallel, and when two miners find blocks at the same time, both can be included rather than one being discarded. This design is powered by the GHOSTDAG protocol, which gives KASPA its speed and efficiency. In fact, the network recently reached 10 blocks per second, making it one of the fastest proof-of-work chains to date. The long-term vision is even more ambitious, with upgrades aiming for 32 blocks per second, and eventually 100. All while keeping the three critical elements of the blockchain trilemma: security, decentralization, and scalability. So if the technology is so impressive, why isn't KASPA leading the industry? The short answer: smart contracts. The reason Ethereum and Solana have become so powerful is because of the ecosystems built on top of them. DeFi, gaming, exchanges, lending, and NFT platforms. All of it depends on smart contracts. KASPA, despite its speed, has mostly been limited to simple transactions. Without programmable features, it's like having a sports car but only being able to drive it in your driveway. The team has promised solutions for this, and earlier this year, excitement grew around KASPA'S, a Layer 2 platform designed to bring Ethereum-compatible smart contracts to KASPA. It looked like the breakthrough the project needed. The testnet results were encouraging, and everyone expected a launch in August. But instead, the rollout was delayed. The developers explained that they wanted more testing to guarantee stability and security, which is fair, but it highlights one of KASPA'S ongoing challenges. Other projects move fast, ship products, and capitalize on market cycles, while KASPA risks being left behind. That said, it's not all setbacks. Behind the scenes, KASPA'S team has been making serious progress. Earlier this year, they rolled out the CRESCENDO upgrade, boosting throughput from 1 block per second to 10. The next big step is the DAGKNIGHT protocol, which will push that number even higher and add stronger security. On top of that, the team is developing something unique called VROGS, or verifiable programs. Unlike Ethereum's smart contracts, which all compete for resources on the same virtual machine, each VROG operates almost like its own mini-computer. That means one busy app won't slow down the entire network. VROGs also support atomic cross-application transactions, where multiple actions can be bundled together to either all succeed or all fail. Imagine making a transfer and an investment at the same time, with guaranteed execution. This approach could solve many of the bottlenecks we see on existing networks. And if KASPA pulls it off, it could carve out a strong position as a scalable, secure alternative to Ethereum and Solana. One thing I respect about the KASPA team is that they consistently deliver what they say they're building. Even if launches are delayed, the milestones eventually get completed. The CRESCENDO upgrade is proof of that. The developers are also active on social platforms, constantly updating the community and sharing their vision. And while KASPA'S and VROGS aren't live yet, the fact that they're already deep into testing shows the commitment to creating something sustainable. But here's the reality. Timing matters. The crypto market doesn't wait for anyone. Right now, with Bitcoin holding strong and altcoins moving, KASPA needs a functional ecosystem to attract developers and users. Without that, it risks lagging behind while competitors capture market share. So where does that leave us? Personally, I see KASPA as a high-potential project that just hasn't had its breakout moment yet. If KASPA'S launches successfully and VROGS become a reality, KASPA could finally unlock the next phase of growth. But until then, it's still a speculative play, and patience will be required. What do you think? Do you believe KASPA is gearing up for a big comeback this cycle, or has its chance already passed? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more crypto insights, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next upload. As always, remember that nothing here is financial advice. Do your own research, invest wisely, and I'll see you in the next video.